Hello children, now we will start the second chapter of the first unit of your syllabus, that is biological classification. Before the chapter we had studied the living world, in which we studied the various characteristics on which we differentiate a living organism from a non-living one. In this chapter we will study biological classification. What is biological classification? It is the systematic arrangement of the organisms in the various groups known as taxon on the basis of similarities and dissimilarities among their characters. So what is biological classification? It is a method in which we classify, in which we separate the organisms into different classes, into different orders, so that they can be studied on the basis of their similarities and dissimilarities. Now the question arises, why there is a need of it? Why we need biological classification? We need biological classification because on the earth there is a large number of species are present, and to study all those species at once is not possible. So to study them at once, at one stage, at one glance, we need this classification system. Next, every living organism does not lie in a single locality. Every ecological niche has its own flora and fauna, has its own plants and animals. So all the living organisms are not present at one place, at one locality. So for that, we need to classify them on the basis of their habits, on the basis of their habitats. So that is why we need a classification system. Next one, classification helps us in maintaining the characteristics as well as in maintaining the species number, so that we can save those species which are at the verge of extinction, which are vulnerable, which are endangered. So this classification system helps us in these activities, and that is why we require it. Next thing is, what are the objectives of classification? What are the objectives are set to classify a particular organism? The first objective is identification. Identification and study that describe the features of all the species is necessary, is the objective of classification. Next is arrangement of the species. To arrange the species in a fixed manner, we need classification. We are objectifying it. So these are the objectives which lies under the classification system. Rather than there are certain more objectives, but we'll study these main two. So this is what the answers to the questions why there is a need of classification system and what are the objectives. Now we study the various classification system which was proposed earlier and the actual classification system which we are following at present. The first classification system was proposed by Aristotle, and Aristotle divides the organisms into two kingdoms, that is plants and animals. The plants are divided on the basis of their stem structure, herbs, shrubs and trees. So this differentiation is also referred as a natural system of classification, in which the general morphological or physical characters are to be chosen so that the organism can be classified. Organisms can be differentiated into different groups. In animals, he chose two characters. One is N-ama and other one is An-ama. That means the animals with red blood, and here the animals without red blood. So these are the two characters he chose to differentiate further in the animals group and to differentiate further in the plants group. So these are the morphological characters he chose on the basis of which he differentiated the animals, the organisms into different groups. Then Linnaeus also gives the two kingdom classification system as just like of Aristotle, and that was also the plants and animals. So these are the two kingdom classification system which was proposed earlier. Now we are not using it. The third is Ernst Haeckel. Ernst Haeckel proposed the three kingdom classification system, and he proposed a new kingdom, that is Protista, along with the Plantae or plants and animalia. This was the first time when unicellular organisms were separated into a special kingdom, into their own kingdom, into their own division. Then Copeland gave the four kingdom classification system. He introduced another kingdom to this classification system, and that was Monera. The other three kingdoms were the same as that of Ernst Haeckel, the Protista, then Plantae, and then Animalia. The Monera contained the prokaryotes, the organisms which do not possess the nuclei, the proper nuclear membrane, possess nuclear material in their cell. They are unicellular. Protista are eukaryotes but unicellular. Plantae and Animalia are eukaryotes as well as multicellular. So those are the systems which are to be introduced before the major system which we are using right now, and that is five kingdom classification system. After all those systems, then came the five kingdom classification system into light, and that was proposed by R.H. Whittaker. He proposed five kingdom classification system on various bases he chose it. According to which the five kingdom classification system is divided on the various factors like complexity of the cell, complexity of the organization of the cell, presence or absence of cell wall, as well as the mode of nutrition. So these are the four bases which was chosen by Whittaker to differentiate the differentiate the organisms into various groups. First character he chose was whether the organism is prokaryotic or eukaryotic. And that character is known as complexity of the cell, whether the cell has a more complex structure, that is contains various membrane-bound cell organelles or not. The prokaryotic kingdom, he made the first one, that is Monera. The kingdom which possesses the simple organisms which shows autotrophic mode of nutrition, and in that autotrophic they show chemotropy. They can synthesize their own food but the help of chemicals. Then in the eukaryote he further chose the differentiation whether the eukaryotes are unicellular or multicellular. So the first character he chose was the complexity of the cell, and then complexity of the organization. Complexity of the cell organization, whether the organisms are unicellular or multicellular. In unicellular eukaryotes, he made a second kingdom, that is protista. Then in eukaryotes multicellular, he further differentiate on the basis of presence or absence of cell wall. In the presence of cell wall, he further gave another differentiation on the basis of mode of nutrition. And that is whether the organisms are autotrophic or hetero. In autotrophic, he placed plants, made the fourth kingdom planting. In heterotrophic, the organism which shows the saprotropic mode of nutrition. What is saprotropic mode of nutrition? The mode of nutrition in which an organism obtains its food from dead and decaying matter, from the decomposing matter, and made third kingdom, that is fungi. Fungi shows saprotropic. So the first kingdom was Monera, second is Protista, third is fungi, the fourth is autotrophs, multicellular eukaryotic plants, and the fifth was Animalia. Animalia shows heterotropic mode of nutrition. They do not contain cell wall and they are multicellular eukaryotes. So these are the basic of classification, and that system is known as 5 kingdom classification system proposed by R.H. Whittaker. After that, Carl Woese proposed the 6 kingdom classification system, which is also referred as the 3 domains of life. Actually, Carl Woese differentiated the Monera into Archaebacteria and Eubacteria. Archae means old form and the U means the recent bacteria, the advanced one, the new one. The Archaebacteria used to live in the most harsh conditions of the environment, and Eubacteria are the recent ones. They are the advanced ones. They have a certain modification. They evolved from the Archaebacteria. We will study them in detail in Kingdom Monera. After that, this is the first domain, Archae. This is the second domain, Eubacteria, and the third domain is Eukarya. Eukarya contains all the other kingdoms which has eukaryotic cell like Protista, fungi, plantae, and Animalia. So these are the 3 domains which contain the 6 kingdom classification system. We are using the 5 kingdom classification system because the Monera contains all the Archaebacteria and the Eubacteria. But that is the differentiation by Carl Woese, and that is the 6 kingdom classification system. Now we differentiate these 5 kingdoms on the basis of their general characteristics. The first characteristic is cell type. Monera has prokaryotic cell, Protista, fungi, and plantae and Animalia as well. All those 5 kingdoms contain eukaryotic cell. So this is the complexity of the cell. Next, cell organization. Both the Monera and Protista are unicellular kingdoms. They only possess one cell, and the fungi, plantae, and Animalia are multicellular kingdoms. In fungi, there is one exception. It is the yeast. That is the only fungi, only fungus which has unicellular composition. Next, cell organelles. The membrane-bound cell organelles. These are absent in Monera, and the membrane-bound cell organelles like mitochondria, chloroplast, they are present in the all other 4 kingdoms which has eukaryotic cell composition. Next differentiation is on the basis of cell wall. Monera, the prokaryotes, the unicellular prokaryotes have a cell wall, and that cell wall is made up of peptidoglycans. The cell wall of the bacteria, or you can say the monolins, is made up of peptidoglycans. Some of them have cell wall. Not every protist contains the cell wall. Few of them have the cell wall. Fungus have cell wall, which is made up of chitin. Plantae, as we are aware, but the plant cell contains cell wall, which is made up of cellulose. And in Animalia, the cell wall is absent. Animal cells do not possess a cell wall. Next characteristic is mode of nutrition. Monera shows autotropy as well as heterotropy. They can synthesize their own food as well as they can live on the body of other animals and show parasitic mode of nutrition, as well as some of the bacteria shows saprotropic mode of nutrition. So they show both kind of the mode of nutrition, that is autotropy as well as heterotropy. Protista shows heterotropy in most of the cases, but few protists are there which shows autotropy as well. Fungus shows saprotrophy, which is a type of heterotropism. They take their food from decomposed material. Next, Plantae, they shows autotropy, and the Animalia shows heterotropy. Animals cannot synthesize their own food, for that they depends on the other organisms for their nutritional requirements. So these are the bases on which we differentiate these 5 kingdoms. These are the characters on which we differentiate these 5 kingdoms.